There are literally dozens of digital product platforms out there, so how do we know which is the right one to sell our products on? Well, by comparison of course, but how are we gonna test 90 different freaking platforms? No sane person is going to actually test each and every 90 different platforms. Okay, well, aside of him, but he's an exception. That number is our obstacle. We need a simple way to eliminate them. And in turn, we need a quick criteria to save ourselves the headache. And the easiest but most powerful ways of doing that is to ask but one simple question. Are they a merchant of record? Now, by definition, a merchant of record is a legal entity that handles all payments. They're also liable for all the end customer transactions. So the chargebacks, the refunds, the tax compliance, all that good stuff. They take care of all of that. And if they're not gonna take care of it, then guess who's gonna have to? Yes, that would be you. And I'm sure you don't wanna do that. So let's eliminate all the options that aren't merchant of records. And while Gumroad is certainly the most popular option, it only handles the value added tax in the EU, UK, and the goods and services tax in Australia. Plus, it takes a freaking hefty piece of the pie. We're talking 10% here, and depending on the circumstance, it can be 13 or even higher. Imagine if you had a pizza and someone just came in, robbed the slice, and ran away. Yeah, that's what you'd be dealing with, and I don't want that for you. Now, don't get me wrong, Gumroad is a good platform. It was a pioneer. They're the first people that I listed my digital product on them, but they're not the best, and so we gotta cut them out of the team. Now, the most important factors for us are the low fees and the ease of use, and that's what we're gonna judge all of the rest of them by. Teachable, why are you here? We just said low fees. What is this? Get your face out of here and I never want to see you again. Goodness, the gall of some green logos around here. Now then, why is it always
You three?
Okay, let's try signing up on FastSpring. Pricing. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, it's right here. Wait, contact sales? This is a pretty standard service. Why would I need to contact sales? What in the 007 is this? I'm trying to sell an ebook, not join the freaking secret service. This just isn't worth it for someone that's still starting out. I don't want a freaking headache. And by the way, unless you're doing some pretty serious numbers, 1A, you wouldn't be watching this video. 2, you're not gonna get much out of it. They're just gonna help you negotiate down a lower processing fee than what would be the normal. So why bother? Moving on to Paddle. Now that's an interesting one. It looks very premium, very high tier. But then I looked at the actual process. Okay, I'm not gonna give up on it just yet. Let's give it a fair shot. Nope, not worth it. There are just way too many freaking requirements and questions and tests. They want you to have a freaking privacy notice for your website, a terms of service that the person has to agree on. Like, just why? Why? We're looking for something simple here. Leaving us with, well, lemon squeezy. Now, I know the name doesn't sound all that legit. Okay, hey dude, I gotta be honest, I can't lie to my people. It doesn't sound all that legit. They are by far the best option if you're someone just starting out, and you can even scale with them magnificently. Merchant of record, so you don't have to worry about all the sales tax and remittance and areas and jurisdictions and all that stuff. 5% fees with a 50-cent flat fee for each purchase. With the credit card processing on them, they don't offload it onto you like with Gumroad. If you're still going with Gumroad, then be careful that as soon as your products start exceeding $10 per piece, then it becomes a losing option very fast. And if you add onto it all the other percentage fees, like with credit cards, that's another 3%, subscriptions, that's another 0.5%, then that number goes down and down to like 8 or 9. Sure, now if you're planning on some really low ticket products with some sort of accounting system in place that can take care of this for you, then it might be an actually good, decent option for you. But by far, Lemon Squeezy is a way superior option. It's why I migrated both the two products that I had on Gumroad onto there. Plus, it has some features that Gumroad just doesn't have. Like, it can send out email reminders to abandoned cart products so people can remember them and purchase them after they had forgotten them, which gives you back some profits. It has a better email marketing system in my opinion than Gumroad. You can actually use Google Analytics in Lemon Squeezy as opposed to Gumroad, which doesn't allow that option at all, giving you access to a lot more information than just the number of visits and the conversions. And sure, yes, you might argue that you get a page in Gumroad, but it's not exactly a good idea to leave your entire branding to some external site. Like, why would you do that? Much better to use a site like Card or Webflow to sell the people on your product there than just put a checkout link that you can embed onto the site, which is an option that Lemon Squeezy has. Now, if you want to see it for yourself and you're curious about those two products that I mentioned, then they're in the description. Check out the other links in there because there are some affiliate goodies for you. If you like the editing on this video, then you can DM me or email me and we can work on something together. Bye!